They say they wanna hear that raw shit. These niggas claiming that they bullshit. These niggas better move and coast shit. Cause if they make the wrong move, it cost shit. You see me, they like, ooh, keep on stopping. I'm on my way up and they ain't gon' stop it. They say they wanna hear that raw shit. Coming up on by the bullshit. They see me, they like, ooh, keep on stopping. I'm on my body, real niggas right beside me. Damn right, I brought my army, going up like a rocket, and can't nobody stop me. These niggas garbage, so watch your mouth, boy. Coming all black, slithering house, call me mouth, boy. I'm off the hip like a cowboy. I'm a king, you should bow, boy. Shorty like that, man, you cut up. Nothing I can handle. 144 in the booth, going Rambo. Niggas do you dirty like a stick in a bando. That's why I play the corner like a bum with a banjo. I'ma lead by example. Ooh, keep on sobbing, got this bitch off the hand, got the juice, got the drip, about to hit the bitch with the salt. It ain't rap, it's assault. Can't taste a bitch unless you with the coke. They say they wanna hear that raw shit. These niggas claiming that they bullshit. These niggas better move and coast shit. Cause if they make the wrong move, it cost shit.
One West, one West, one West, one West, one West.
Coming up on my bullshit.
I do it how a veteran be. You better than me. I'm Reggie at the edge of the key. It's all money, no honey. Think you settling? See, you locked up, fucked up, and it's back to the streets. It's One West. You can check the residency. I reside where soldiers died on the soles of their feet. Cause it's death before designer. Ain't no coward in me. Cause I'm cold as a bitch's shoulder. You ain't calling a week. Get the cooking on this beat. Hope you like it well done. Got them killers rolling with me and they all red rum, red rum, red rum. Got you fuckers scared some. Get the banging on this beat till my fucking head numb. Black Glock, red drum, black and yellow air ones. Homie, you ain't got a vest. I suggest you wear one.
Told these niggas we was going up. They was doing a lot of talking. Now these niggas ain't saying shit.
Feeling like a legend in this shit, lil nigga, I'm past veteran. Never feeling third, lil nigga, I'm past second. Guns, I gotta have them all like Ash Ketchum. Shotty break a nigga ribs up like his wife left him. We all steppin', kill you with kindness cause I'm dead nice. That 5'7" put you 6 feet, not talking height. That judge giving out 5, what you doing life. These hands are rude, GPS, a mean right. That's mean right, we build different, you know the vibes. And we stamped it authentic, we notarized. I keep a 144 because I know a kind. Noah's Ark, you know I'm with animals when we flowing by. We back again, no cap, when I'm with Cap again. Yeah, they say they want smoke until we matching them. Everything righteous, so you know when we get back at them, you get hit up with a K, but no acronym.
They say they wanna hear that raw shit. These niggas claiming that they bullshit. These niggas better move and coast shit. Cause if they make the wrong move, it cost shit. You see me, they like, ooh, keep on stopping. I'm on my way up and they ain't gon' stop it. They say they wanna hear that raw shit. Coming up on by the bullshit.
West till they bury me. I'm One West till they bury me. I'm One West till they bury me. I be One West to the death till they bury me. One West till they bury me. I'm One West till they bury me.
I'm one west till they bury me. I be one west to the death till they bury me. I be one west to the death till they bury me. They ain't scaring me. Rip the soul out of Pharisee. Speaking heresy and get you fucked up apparently. It's like they daring me. I said chill, they ain't hearing me. They ain't listening. Every bar nitroglycerin. Hit your heart, bring it back to start, make you live again. Get them dividends or we start getting ignorant. I be on that soldier shit. I told you shit phenomenal. Nah, but he a domino. So what you suckers trying to do? Rhyming comical. Guess it's funny until I'm bombing you. Bring apocalypse to them pussy niggas that's popping shit. Team of all-stars. I coach them up like I'm Popovich. Fuck the politics and the lobbyists and apologists. They vagina, so we gon' check them like gynecologists. It's kinda obvious how the situation is ominous. The way I vomit this and regurgitate for the audience. They start applauding this cause the competition is fraudulent. From the era where niggas smoke you up like a parliament. The flow been stupid. Shit has gotten retarded since all the dominance of one west rising to prominence. Cause I be one west to the death till they bury me. I'm one west till they bury me. I be one west to the death till they bury me. I'm one west till they bury me. I be one west to the death till they bury me. I'm one west till they bury me. I be one west to the death till they bury me. I'm one west till they bury me. They want a nigga quiet, mute my maneuvers, but I ride like I got Groupons for Uber. Rhymes hard like they been viewed by Medusa. 9 milli Luger, 17 in the Ruger. Only need a few to sit up in your medulla. Obligata for the regatta, niggas wildin', they win every dollar. They riding by in black Impalas, let the semi holler. A showstopper, been as proper since the teeny bopper. But now I'm growing them off Patron, a premium of vodka. I put extensions on the Glock, modified the chopper. The swore heavy, war ready, and that's working mama. No marijuana, say I got the loudest silence on it. When I'm up on it, ain't no rapper do it like I do it. A lot of spitties and writers, but when they heat's on, none of them can get to the fire around with me. And I had them niggas spin like a tire, down the deep. And I'm still dope as a piper. Every bar burn hard like a spoon with a lighter. Fuel to igniter, I'm winning, coming through with the title because U.P.K. I be one west to the death till they bury me. I'm one west till they bury me. I be one west to the death till they bury me. I'm one west till they bury me. I be one west to the death till they bury me. I'm one west till they bury me. I be one west to the death till they bury me. I'm one west till they bury me.
Shalom, Israel. Yahweh Shemar Shabbat and Yahweh Shema. Alathim Bashim Shah to the sisters. We are the I.S.U.P.K, established under Commanding General YAHANNA. You know what I'm saying? 1 West, 125th Street, Harlem, New York City. You know what I'm saying? And I am your humble servant, priest, and officer, Isaiah Allah. All right. Which means the Most High helps. And today we are here to help you. You know what I'm saying? We're here to help you solve all your problems, all your concerns. You know what I'm saying? Anything you got, you know what I mean? Is that Halak? Halak is live? Hey, put Halak on, Baruch Shah.
Shalom, Adawan. Yahweh Hashem, Yahweh Shabbat.
Hey, Yahweh Hashem Shabbat. What's going on with you?
Not too much, Adawan. How about yourself, sir?
I complain. No one's listening. What are you gonna do?
I hear you.
But we appreciate you, everyone, for joining us. You know what I'm saying? You could have been doing anything right now, or you know what I'm saying? Right now, we're in holiday hell season. You know, holiday hell day. It's coming up. You know, I know people. You know, I'm doing my Lyft runs. I don't drive for Uber no more because he fired me on Thanksgiving night, right? But they're gonna get this, you know what I'm saying, Lord willing. You know what I mean? I'm driving people and they're telling me, you know, they working 2 jobs, 3 jobs, 4 full-time jobs. I don't know how they do it, right? This person said this guy, true story. This guy, one of my passengers, he took out a loan just so he could pay, you know what I mean, you know, for his gifts and trinkets, right? You know what I mean, for this wicked holiday. You know, who has a verse? Who can get the verse for us? You know, children are our oppressors. All right. You know, children are our oppressors.
Come on, come.
Anybody in the conference call? All right, all right, all right. If anybody on the conference call, you know what I mean, want to chime in, come on in. All right, most high in Christ. Okay. Because that's what's going on right now. You know, children, children are our oppressors. You know, we break our back. You know, we struggle not only to put food on the table, but now we so scared of that Christian woman. We so scared of that dragon. We so scared of her mouth, right? That children become our oppressor. Okay, because if we don't buy them gifts, they're gonna start crying. They're gonna start screaming, throwing temper tantrums.
That's right.
You know what I mean? Those all types of childish behaviors, you know, try to manipulate you into buying them a gift that they know they don't deserve. Don't, because we know what you did, little Timmy. You've been a bad boy all year, and all of a sudden you want to put some you know, some gifts on your what is this? Your stocking. Nah, you should be getting cold. Matter of fact, you get 2 lumps in your head for breaking grandma's vase or vase, whatever you say. You bougie, it's all good. Right, you got that verse?
Come on, sir.
All right. Hey, call it out for us. What you got?
Come on, the book of Isaiah, chapter 3 and verse 12. As for my people, children are their oppressors, and women rule over them. O my people,
Okay.
they which lead thee, cause thee to err, and destroy the way of thy path.
Heavy. Oh, my people. Right, we are being led the wrong path. You understand? We're being led astray. You understand? We're being guided, or in this case, misguided. You know what I'm saying? Just like misguided fools. Okay? Because that's what happens when we don't keep the laws, statutes, and commandments. You understand? And a lot of us, you know, we think it's hard. I can't do this. You got to be some kind of prophet, or you got to be some kind of, you know, it's not that hard. Listen, it's very simple. Okay? They say, you know, Einstein was a genius, right? And the reason he was a genius, or any, just for example, the most well-regarded intellectuals or famous people in our society, you know, they've achieved that by making difficult things appear simple. Okay. Now, if we can explain it to you or expound, you know, in a more simple manner, you will definitely understand it. Okay. And ask yourself this question. You probably heard this 1,000 times. How do you eat an elephant? It's a big old 800-pound elephant stomping on the ground. He's right, a big old plate of food. How do you eat a 10 tons of pizza or chicken, whatever you like? Can anyone answer that for me?
Salaki Adawan,
Come on in.
if I may, would that be one bite at a time?
Give him a hand. You know what I'm saying? That is excellent. You know, you ask yourself, how do you take upon a big endeavor or something that appears impossible? And the way you achieve this task is one step at a time. They always say Rome wasn't built in a day. Another question, you know, how do you build a pyramid, right? Or how do you build, you know, a big stone monument, a building? One brick at a time. Okay, now ask yourself, Did I assault anyone last night? Hey, officer, we still alive? Hey, the water. Ask yourself, did I assault anyone last night? No. Did I touch anyone inappropriately in the past 6 months or year? No. Did I run over someone with a car? No. Did I cuss somebody out? No. Did I steal $1 million from a bank? No. And the list goes on. If you didn't do any of those things, okay, stick with us. You're doing good. You're doing great. Okay, now here's the tough part. Did you eat shrimp, pork, crab, and lobster? Now that's a question you have to answer on your own. Was it worth it? Okay, does it taste that good? Now, let me ask you. If I go to buy a house or buy a car or whatever it is, you go to Walmart, it costs $200,000. You go to the closing attorney and you give him $198. You're missing $2. It's no big deal. It's just $2. Is the Lord gonna give you that extra $2 to make $200,000? Is the buyer or the seller's agent gonna do it? Or are you gonna go to the street and ask them for $2? It's just $2, 4 quarters. But if you don't add that to the settlement amount at the closing attorney, at the closing date, you're not gonna buy that property, right? It's not gonna be transferred. You want to buy that car, you're missing 3 cents, 3 pennies. It's not gonna go through. Okay. You name the transaction. You may say it's just 3 pennies, it's just $2, but you know what I'm saying? Business is business. Now, when it comes to the business of serving the Lord, okay, you want to receive blessings. You want to, get to the kingdom one day. It's just 3 pennies. It's just $2, 4 quarters. No crab, no shrimp, no lobster. I know how much you love riding on horses. No horse meat. All right, no horsing around. You put it a different way. You want to laugh and giggle, right? It's just small things. Hey, who's this?
Yeah, how about you on Shabbat? Young man Paul checking in.
Yeah, how about you, Michelle? Young man Paul, what's going on with you? How you doing?
I'm too wild about the one. How are you?
I'd complain, but I got nothing to complain about. I got the brotherhood, Most High in Christ. You know what I'm saying? The water for Most High in Christ. The water for chiming in. You know what I mean? If you got any questions, anybody got any questions, comments, concerns, or you just want to let out some steam, you had a hard day, you had a rough day, you know what I mean? Your boss is riding you, your ex-wife is hounding you. She hunting you like bounty, the dog hunter. What is he? Dog, the bounty hunter. She trying to get the child support money. You know what I'm saying? All that stuff. You had a rough time, a rough week, rough month. Take your phone off mute or hit it in that little, you know what I mean? Type it in. The oppressor is the devil the Bible speaks of.
Right.
That's right. Okay, you can say you say it in any language you want to. It's all right. We are friends here. It's cool. You know what I'm saying? Now let's go to hey, what you got?
The young man Desmond checking in.
Young man Desmond, Shalom, YAHANNA, and Lord and Shalom, Lord in Christ. If your head is covered, you know what I'm saying? Hey, what you too wild? What's going on with you?
Everything's wild. I hear on the road.
Everything's good. I hear that. Hey, thanks for chiming in. Anybody else want to have a question, comment, concern? Come on in. You know what I mean? We here to fellowship. Right now, we in the toughest time of the year, Halak. I don't know if he told you. I don't know if somebody told me. Somebody told you. It must be a secret to the world. Well, we know it's the hardest time. What they say is the most wonderful. Nah, it ain't that.
No.
It's the other thing. You
That's
feel
right.
me?
Con.
Right, like, and listen, we in the hardest time of the year. It's cold. A lot of us are alone. Some of us are even lonely. Now, there's a distinction between being alone and being lonely, right? And in the interest of time, it's sadness. Okay, you could be alone and not be lonely. Okay,
Right.
there's a difference.
That's right.
Right? But a lot of us, you feel me? But a lot of us, unfortunately, in the world, we have no one to lean to. We don't have a shoulder to cry on. Got nobody to call to get counsel. You know, I was somebody the other day. He got counsel from his shot caller. Somewhat was blood, whatever he was, blood or crip. You know, he said, "Hey man, I know they just got your brother. They popped him, right? And you know what I mean? We're gonna handle that. So make sure you tool up. You got your piece, you got your armor, you ready to go. We're gonna bang on them, son. Right? Now, and he told his kid, make sure you come back alive. Because we don't want your mama crying because you lost another kid. See, that's the wisdom you get in the world. Right? They'll give you counsel, but not of good things, the chiefly good things.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Right. That the Lord requires. You know. But let's keep going with that verse, Brother Kashar.
Common concert. As for my people, children are their oppressors, and women rule over them. O my people, they which lead thee cause thee to err, and destroy the way of thy path.
All right, let's keep going.
Common Con, verse 13. The Lord standeth up to plead, and standeth to judge the people.
The Lord standeth up, you know, to plead, right? In Christ's name we pray. You know what I'm saying? Now, these news groups, fake news and fake camps out there, they're trying to say that our lead, you know, in the world, they would say lead pastor, but to us, he's a commanding general, right? Christ today would be the commanding general if he was alive or when he comes back. You know what I'm saying? So we worship Christ, you know what I'm saying, as, you know, written in the Bible. You know what I'm saying? Now, through Christ, we are healed, right? We pray, right, to our King, you understand? But our leader is commanding General YAHANNA, who serves Jesus Christ, or Yahweh in the Hebrew. You understand? And he pleads for our case. We don't have any attorneys. I don't know no lawyers. You know what I mean? Who I got to plead my case? You know, and sometimes pleading the fifth ain't gonna save you. You gotta know about the 6, 7, the 8, and everything else, and the 4 that came before it. You know what I mean? But we got a mighty man of the Lord pleading our case for us. Okay, he's gonna stand for us. He's gonna fight for us. You know what I mean? Let's keep going, Brother Kashar.
Common concert. Verse 14. The Lord will enter into judgment with the ancients of his people and the princes thereof. For ye have eaten up the vineyard. The spoil of the poor is in your houses.
You hear that? So that's what they do. They spoil us. Okay, they take our riches, they defile our princesses, and they corrupt our princes. Okay, that's what they do. And what do we have left in our houses? Poverty. We have poor. We have the unrighteous. We have the sick. We have people who are sick in the mind and sick in the heart. Okay, their soul is diseased. All right, it's like a cancer that grows and surrounds us until we don't know what to do. Okay, we don't know where to go, and we just it comes to a point where we just blow and start bugging out, start talking to ourselves. You know, some of us become homeless. Okay, there's people out here in the cold with no heat, with no walls, who can't use the restroom. Okay, they don't know what that even feels like. It's been so long since they had a shower.
That's true.
These things we take for granted.
Right.
Okay, our houses are poor, while their houses are abundant, overflowing. You know, there's princes out there, so-called princes. You know, so-called noble royalty and whatnot. They're driving around not in just $1 million cars, Bugattis, Ferraris. They're not just driving around in Rolls Royces and Bugattis as 1.6 million out the dealer. They're coating the car in gold plate, you know, covering. Make the car worth what, $1 billion? Who knows? 50 million. For what? I mean, I don't care what, you know, brother or sister does or heathen does with their money, right? But you give your 10% to Commander General YAHANNA. You give your 10%, your best offering to the Lord. You understand? And you help the people, okay? And you don't bar the leanings of the corners. Somebody goes by your farm and you got some grapes that fell from the tree. You got some fruit, apples that fell from the tree. You tell me you gonna let that rot on the floor? If I pick that up, I'm gonna get a citation. I'm gonna get, you know what I mean, arrested.
Right.
Nah. That's not what, you know, the Lord teaches us.
Right.
So I mean, let's go to John, 1 John 4:20, because the Lord knows a thing or two about brotherhood. Okay, the men above us know a thing or two about sisterhood. Okay, love thy brother, love thy sister. Okay, now how many real estate scams did you run last night on the past 6 months, past 5 years? Okay, how much voter fraud did you engage in? None. You're not a criminal. You may have some speeding tickets, like me. You know, that's all right. Or some parking tickets. You know, I'm not talking about that. Okay, you love your people. You do your best you can. You know what I'm saying? You know, try to help your people out. You obey the laws. You can't say, you know, the laws are done away with and just act like you do what you want, say what you want, and the Lord's just going to please you. It's just going to, you know, bless you as you please. You know what I mean? Lord's going to give you money and you don't got to do anything. You don't got to work. You're perfect. You know what I'm saying? I'm entitled. I don't have to do anything because I woke up this morning. That's why. Nah, it don't work that way, man. We got to work. Okay? You work for your boss, right? You work for that guy who signed your check. Right. Okay? You work for that girl. You know what I'm saying? You work for that girl you met at the bar. She gave you 3 blinks. That was it. You was ready to sign over your pink slip for some pink. Oh, Salaki, I can't go there. But you know what I mean? That's how it is. You do just listen. I'm not asking you to give us your left arm, right? I'm not asking you to give us your entire bank account. I'm asking you to do just the, you know what I mean, give the Lord the same energy you give your boss. Okay? Right. Act like, you feel me? Act like you care for your people. Just make believe. Maybe the Lord will act like, you know what I mean, you're worth something. Okay, you can be somebody. You understand? You got that verse?
Come on, sir.
Slovakia.
Oh, hold that for a second. Is that Mawasar, the man of discipline? The mighty man of discipline.
Shalom, Lord Christ.
Shalom, brother Christ. What's going on with you?
Not much. Everything's too wild. Just checking in.
No sign question. Anytime you got a question, comment, or concern, or you want to get it off your chest that the oppressor is the devil the Bible speaks of.
Right. That's right.
On in.
Right.
That's right.
God.
That's right. No sign Christ. All right, we're going to 1 John 4:20. You got it right,
Oh,
Trooper?
Salakia, sir. I thought we were at John 4:20.
That's all right. You know what? Let's read that, and then we'll go to 1 John 4:20.
Come on,
Just
sir.
already there.
Come on,
All right.
sir. The book of John, chapter 4 and verse 20. Our fathers worship in this mountain, and ye say that in Jerusalem is the place where men ought to worship.
All right. Now, who knows? You know, it's not really a secret. It's not really a code word. But who knows what we call New York City in the truth? On a conference call, online. What do we call New York City? Oh, who's this? Come on in.
Oh, man, there's a guess, but you said the city of Babylon.
That's good, too. That's a good answer. I'm looking for the positive connotation of New York City. Right, you got it, officer?
Come. Salaki, sir. We call Harlem, New York headquarters, like Jerusalem.
Oh, the second one is what I'm looking for. Headquarters is good, right? Babylon is good too. But what Commanding General YAHANNA calls New York is New Jerusalem, right? That's you know what I mean? That's just headquarters, right? Now, even if you go back to what, 97, 99, Notorious B.I.G., talk about those crews who lose when we pass by New Jerusalem. Listen, everybody knows about us, man. Wu-Tang, people didn't know. Wu-Tang Clan, what, the RZA, Killer Priest, who else, you know, went to the school in New York City under, you know, when Commanding General, you know, before, you know, I mean, back in the 90s and all that, we had Wu-Tang in New York studying. We had Eric Sermon and some of his peoples. Who else? Nas. Nas didn't come to the school directly, but he did study online, from what I'm told. You know what I'm saying? Because certain people are, who else? The Locks, right? Living off experience. Who knows what I'm talking about? The Locks, money, power, respect, right? So, what is Styles P? He put a song on me. What is it? He with the Baltimore crew. Captain Tazarian one with the Locks, Sheik Luke, Styles P. Only guy who didn't appear was Jada Kiss, because his profile, he ain't really, you know what I mean? People want to save their money and all that. Not everybody could be on the streets calling the oppressor the devil like we do, like you do, but they pay their tithes. Go and sin not. Pay your tithes. I know you don't come out with your shield on. That's a, you know what I mean. You deal with that. You call in, you get counsel, but pay your tithes. You know what I mean. No shrimp, no crab, no lobster. When you go to pay your lawyer, you pay him in full. You don't tell the Lord, I'm gonna do this, but I'm gonna still eat crab. You know, I'm gonna go to the church, but the Pope said I could be alternate lifestyle, or yay. What word can we say? Right? Or in Hebrew, rakak, which means effeminate, right? So the Pope says I could do that, but you know what I mean? He can't show you no verse.
Right.
He can't show you, he got a staff scepter in his hand with a bent white Jesus on the cross. He's bent like he's suffering, like his head is down, his chest is like he's bent over, and the cross is bent. It's weird as heck. And this guy is gonna tell you, you know what I mean, about your culture. Mind you, he's not going to tell you about the black general. Who here knows about the black general? All right. The Ordo Templiaris, the black general. Another name for him is the Black Pope. You can look it up. Go to Google. You can read your, what is it, Arx Vaticanus, whatever it's called. So the Black General, his name is Peter Hans Kolbenbach, right? He's of the Aryan or Germanic bloodline. And he is the only man on earth, according to them, who can receive the Pope's confessions. So he is the Pope's confessor, right? So the Pope, the white Pope, they call him, he exists in times of peace or so-called peace and such, right? But when there's times of war, they introduce, for the first time ever, there are two popes. Nobody knows about it, right? So, you know what I mean? Nobody's telling us this stuff. And there's something called the three keys or the tres. I could look it up for you. A guy named Santos Bonacci, he teaches this about the three, like the Catholic Church actually has a lease to your birth certificate, right? This is things that they do, and they own you, they rule you, and we're in the matrix, and it's all, you know what I mean? So, as the Lord says, be thou not deceived. You know what I mean? Now let's you got the 1 John 4:20?
Common Khan, sir.
All right, let's rock and roll, Baba Kashar.
Common Khan, sir. The book of 1 John, chapter 4, and verse 20. If a man say, I love God, and hateth his brother, he is a liar.
Okay.
For he that loveth not his brother, whom he hath seen, how can he love the Most High, whom he hath not seen?
Man, how do you say you love the Lord? You ain't never seen the Lord a day in your life. You know what I mean? And the Lord tells you, he commands us to love our brother, to love our sister. And we over here complaining about every little thing they do, every little mistake they make. You know what I mean? We don't want to forgive no one for nothing. But when we make a mistake, oh, I didn't mean to. Oh, shucks. Oh, betcha by golly, wow. Ain't that something? Right? We're so sweet and innocent when we mess up, right? But when somebody else does it, oh, he had ill intentions. Oh, it's a conspiracy. Everybody's out to get me, right? Nah, don't be that guy.
Right.
Don't be that girl. Okay, we in this together.
That's right.
Okay, life is a roller coaster. You know, sometimes we on a way down. It's hard. We slipping. We don't know what to do. We don't know who to talk to. But remember, okay, the trampoline bounces harder the lower you hit. So as low as you get on that roller coaster, that's how high and fast you get right back up. You understand? If life is hard, be harder. That's an order. Or not. Hey, you could be weak if you want to. You know, it's, what is it? It's your party. You could cry. You could cry if you want to. It's your party, right? You could be a wuss, a wimp, a pansy. You could be a skafool. Oh, I can't say that word. Could be all those things. But guess who's not going to bail you out of jail? That's right. Your friendly neighborhood priest. Not me. Okay, you can write letters, whatever, you know, you do what you want. But for those who accept the Lord, right, we make changes. We take efforts. Listen, you've been a wicked sinner all your life for 30 years, 40 years, 20 years. I don't expect you to change overnight. We're not asking that. There's brothers in the school like years ago, right? They're young men getting into school. And they're still getting over their lusts, their sins, their bad addictions and vices, right? We're working with the brothers, and in time, and then sisters, right? Those sisters, she was throwing a temper tantrum. She was just like going crazy, breaking out windows. You know what I mean? But we had patience with her. We helped her out. You know what I mean? We helped chase those demons away. She's still here today. You know what I mean? Her children, she may have passed on. Right? Her people still here. You know, and they're respected and loved in the truth. Right? But you don't want to be the Judas. You don't want to be that girl who turns your back on the truth, who goes for easy money, easy pleasure.
Right.
Okay. Listen, it can be hard. I'm not gonna lie to you. Right? You don't have to listen to anything we tell you. Right? It's optional. It's you wear your a black for 90 days. Sisters come to school, you help out the school best way you can, get your Hebrew name. You don't have to listen to us, but you must obey the judge. Mrs. Pearson or Judge Pfeiffer, right? Or the Honorable Judge Pfeiffer, all rise, and you will stand. You will stand. Okay? And yeah, you're right. Contempt of court.
Right.
Get him out of here. You're going to feel like the second baseman of the New York Yankees when the umpire kicks you the hell out the court. Okay. Oh, you're a free man. Oh, you're what? You're a this and that. You make your own laws. Okay, buddy. We got cuss for that. Okay. So you must obey the judge. You must obey the police when he knocks the teeth out your mouth, pulling you out the window. Now, he could have opened the door and said, ma'am, gentlemen, sir, please exit the vehicle. But not anymore, because you got a bad lip. You got a bad attitude. You're moving way too fast. You're way too nervous because you're on the withdrawal off the fentanyl because you bought the weed from that guy that told you not to buy because he puts fentanyl in his marijuana. So you're nervous. You're jittery. Cops you're making a cop nervous now. So instead of, sir, madam, please exit the vehicle, it's bow to your your left foot. What is it? Your left tooth gone. Your right tooth gone. Ouch. What was ouch? What am I gonna do? So you're gonna sing that song in prison. Okay, I'm not gonna come visit you unless you, my brother, my sister, right? Because you've been, you know what I mean? You know, I met 3 brothers in the past 30 days who've been wrongfully imprisoned in Philadelphia, New Jersey, and what have you. These are my, co-workers I work with and whatnot. Dude did 10 years. Another dude that, you look up the records, you can find out what's going on. It's an everyday occurrence, right? So we help people. We got prison programs. Greenhaven up north, way up north, right? We got food programs for the hungry. And one more time, give yourselves a hand. You know what I'm saying? Give Commanding General YAHANNA a hand, right? Because we just completed one of our major missions. We went all the way to New York City, right. New Jerusalem, and we fed 140,000 people. Blacks, Hispanics, Native American, Indigenous, or First Nation people. You did that, okay? And you should be proud. Now, you know what? Halak, what happened the other day? Let me tell you, man, my brother. I'm looking at my newspaper. I'm looking at the articles. I'm going down the list. I'm changing pages. You know what I see? I see 3 stories. What is it? Local police department, local rapper, local church decided to do what? Give out some free food and free clothes, 3 weeks after we did it, right? And it's like 2 people standing in the corner giving out some some Cabbage Patch Kids, missing eyeballs and all that. They're giving out some rusty old Ken dolls. 2 people giving out, some food, which is a good thing. But they had 1,000 warriors strong, all black, worshiping the Lord, feeding hundreds and thousands of people. You don't see that nowhere. But where they at? But watching these news programs, they talk about it as if we had a flash mob, a flash army. They said we live in a day where anytime a flash army could mobilize anywhere in America and prove a threat. That's how they see us. Right? We feed them. We're gonna go to the next verse in a minute, right? But it's like the old blues song. I bought my girl a fancy Cadillac. She said, thanks for the hoopty. I brought her a 12-room mansion. She said, thanks for the shack. What? This girl's so negative. There's no skies. There's no a sun in the sky. But she still finds a way to make it rain. Right? I bought her a nice luxury dinner, 4-course meal. Thanks for the snack, nigga. Dang, what? Some people just negative, man. No matter what you do. Okay, we fed 100,000 people. Man, you should have fed them wearing purple suits. That them long suits that go to your knees. No, we don't do that. You know what I'm saying? Let's go to the next verse of Kashar.
Khan, sir. Khan. 1 John chapter 4 and verse 21. And this commandment have we from him, that he who loveth the Most High love his brother also.
Okay? If you love the Lord, you love your brother. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
If you love your sister, you love the Lord.
That's right.
Ain't that simple enough? Okay, we're not talking about, magic, talking donkeys or talking snakes, and that you could even just throw all that out the window. It's a very simple concept, which is not a concept at all. This is the law.
That's
Okay,
right.
it's like cosmic. People say the first book I read was on my journey was Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill, right? And they talk about thinking positive and attracting like energy, and and praying or sending positive intention into source energy. They call the Most High source energy. He's a source of it all, right? That's what they call him. But I just call him Dad. I call him what you call him. I call him Papa. Mi padre. You know what I'm saying? Or and on the left hand side, these geeks call him the Animus, the all-knowing Father, the digital. Anyway, when we go there, right? But it's simple. Love your brother, love your sister. Okay, don't just be more tolerant. Remember when you were 12 and you asked your teacher a really, really, really stupid question, and she act like it wasn't that. There's no such thing as stupid questions, Timmy. That's all right, dummy. Right? Remember that time, but she didn't embarrass you. She didn't call you out your name. She didn't do anything to abuse you or disrespect you. That's okay, Timmy. Yeah, there's no such thing as a cat who lives inside of a hat. Whatever question you asked. So she was he was tolerant enough to help you in your moment of ignorance. Now you, being the adult, you can pass it along. Okay. When someone else asks you something that you think is beneath you, it happens all the time. You have patience, control yourself, right? Because you think you're so smart. Everybody, listen, you're not special. Even if you were special, you're not that special. Your powers, your skills, your talents were given to you so you could serve the Lord, not
Right.
yourself.
Right.
You understand? This Tower of Babylon, this this magnificent and this thing that you think is so beautiful that you're building, the story of the ages, it ain't that great. It can fall. The greatest tower, right? What was the most expensive building in the world? What was it? 1991 had the World Trade Center thing. Was it? And we had what 10 years later, 2001 World Trade Center thing. Let's say that's the world's most expensive building. What's the guy? Sam Goldstein, if I'm not mistaken. He got what 12 million. See, this how smart. Listen, I ain't gonna lie. This devil is smart. Sam Goldstein, whatever his name is, right? He has one insurance policy on two towers, World Trade 1, World Trade 2, whatever. So they both fell, and instead of getting 6.5 million for both buildings, he got 12, or there's a 13 million or 12 something million for both buildings. And they gave it to him. You see what I'm saying? So the world's most expensive building, let's say it's the World Trade, 30 seconds. Pa, pa, pa. It fell in 30 seconds. It took, what, 15 years to build? A marvel, right? People don't know the blueprints for the World Trade Center. Look it up. If you're an engineer, right, you're a smart guy, you're whatever, smart gal, look it up. When they built the World Trade buildings, it was, look in the schematics, it can withstand a direct hit from a Boeing jet. And it was written in the blueprints. People don't even know that. So how did it fall? Okay. Anyways, we're going to the next verse. We're getting too deep there. We're getting too serious now. It's getting hot. We got to go to the next verse, Baba Kashar. All right. You know what? Matter of fact, let's go to Lamentations 4:18, Baba Kashar. Right? Because what's going on, when in need, trust and believe, right? Because the Lord is with you, my sister. The Lord is with you, my brother. You know what I'm saying? Because it's hard. I'm not gonna lie to you. UPK, it's like that Will Smith and Men in Black. I'm saying it again. The men and women in UPK are like Will Smith and Men in Black. You just make this look good. All right, we make it look too good. We gotta tone it down a little bit. We being too triumphalism, you know what I'm saying? But it can be difficult at times. However, if we have a strong support team like we have, we will never fall. On my worst day, you feel me? On my worst day, I'm teaching class. On my worst day, I'm helping you to get over your demons.
Come.
On my worst day, you feel me? On my worst day, I'm fighting. I'm overcoming my battles. And I expect you to do the same. Okay? Now, we've been doing this for so long. We've been fighting for so long and so strong. It just feels like it's easy sometimes. It feels like it's nothing. Right? And I want you to know what that feels like, my people. I want you to know the glorious feeling of overcoming your battles. Whatever it is you did or still doing and working on stopping, it's nothing. Don't worry about that. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing but two thoughts. That's all. But you gotta put that seed, or rather, the Lord is putting the seed. He's calling you. You gotta water it though. The Lord put the seed in your mind. He put it in the soil. And you gotta drink the water, man. You gotta water it. You know what I mean? You gotta nurture it.
That's
You
right.
gotta water this truth. You
That's
gotta
right.
make sure it grows so it doesn't fall wayside.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? You don't become an example, you become a sample. You feel me? We over here, it's 10 o'clock. Do you know where your children is? Okay. Don't let that be you. Don't let that be you. You know what I'm saying? It's 5 o'clock. We got a news break. Tune in at 10 because some bugged out dude or broad, you know what I mean, did something that they shouldn't have done. And now it's on the news. Now you got to have a come to Jesus moment. Put your head down, cross your legs, cross your arms, and look all innocent. I didn't mean to do it. I'm so sorry. You know, I didn't know what I was thinking. I had so much stress. You could say all types of excuses, but it doesn't erase what you did. Now, for those of us who already, you know what I mean, engaged in that battle and we fighting, we got an officer. We got, if not more, we got an officer, high ranking officer who teaches class and holds camp behind the United States penitentiary system. Give that brother a hand. Damn right. Right here in the, you know what I'm saying, ISUPK. You know what I'm saying? He's in there. He wakes up every day. You know what I mean? He does his prayers and he talks to the fellow, people who are housed in the housing unit. He talks to them. He passes flyers, put them to the website when you go to the library. When he's in the laundry room cleaning stuff, he's cleaning and washing the shield of David off his clothes, right? Mighty man in the truth. You know what I'm saying? That could be you, right? That could be us. You know what I'm saying? Fighting your battles, doing what you gotta do to get out. You know what I'm saying? Your body may be locked in a cage, but your spirit is free. And they wonder why the cage bird sings. They'll never know. But you do.
Salaki,
One day
sir.
you'll tell us. Come on in,
I got a precept for you, Adawan.
please.
Kamakan, sir. Ecclesiasticus chapter 2 and verse 1. My son, if thou come to serve the Lord, prepare thy soul for temptation.
All right, all right, all right. Going a little ahead of me there, but that's good. That's an excellent verse. You know, if you don't mind, expound on that for us, Baba Kashar, Trooper Halak.
Kamakan, sir. You know, it goes with what you were saying, about enduring to the end, you know,
Khan.
having that support system, um, being prepared, staying uplifted, reading,
Right.
you know, um, being around the brotherhood,
That's right.
to stay exhorted, you know, you prepared, for the temptations that the different tribulations that's gonna come at you, while you in this truth, because it's not always a cakewalk,
Right.
but you wanna be you wanna keep your spirit uplifted, by studying, being around the brotherhood, so you
Right.
won't drop your sword. I
Damn
yield.
right. Damn right. That's excellent. You know what I'm saying? It's excellent. You know, I think April 16, 2024, it's gonna make 9 years for me, right? And I remember when I'm a student watching the classes online, and Commanding General YAHANNA was talking to Sinetta, right, New York. Talking to him, they have a little dialogue and whatnot, and Sinetta said, Commander General, I want you to talk to so and so, have a debate with so and so. It's gonna be wild. It's gonna be good. It's gonna. Commander General had to stop it. Whoa! Hold on there, my brother. I know we rock with you. You know we don't affiliate with nobody, but we rock with you from time to time, Sonetta. But I could have Captain Tazaria battle this guy, and he said, you know what? No. I don't need. I'm gonna have a trooper battle this guy. You know, I'm gonna have a young man battle this guy. I can have a sister battle this guy, but we ain't gonna do that, right? You know what I mean? That's the truth of the thing. A lot of us we forget sometimes. This is what I was told many years ago. A young trooper, first day you get your name. First day you put on, you know what I mean, that the ointment, the oil. That second you get your name, your rank is above his and her Majesty King Charles and Queen Elizabeth. Rest in hell or whatever. Rest in whatever, you know what I'm saying? People don't know that. The lowest ranking man in the truth is above the highest ranking man in the world. I didn't say that. You know what I'm saying? That is right here, real quick. So saith the Lord. You feel me? The least in the kingdom is going to be greater than the best. You understand? They're going to roll out carpets. They're going to roll out beautiful red carpets with 50,000 threads. Beautiful, shining silk carpet, right? And they're going to open the door for the king and queen out of illustrious Rolls Royce, right, from Canterbury. They're gonna open the door for him, right? Two guys in a suit open the door. They gotta get out the car, walk out onto the red carpet, head high, holding their vest, and Prince Harry with his hand in his chest like he's always do, like a little secret sign, his hand in his pocket, little secret sign. He'll walk out, and when he reaches the chair that you're sitting on, you will bestow the right, the glorious gift, the privilege for his and her majesty to kiss your boots.
Right.
If they're lucky. That's what the Lord can do for you if you believe. Right? When in need, trust and believe. Right? The Lord, we here. We out here. We here for you. And you already know what Brown could do for you. Just ask. Okay. Now, let's keep going. Let's go to Lamentations 4:18. Whoever got it.
Come, sir.
All right. Let us know when you... Okay. Come on in.
Come, sir. Lamentations chapter 4 and verse 18. They hunt our steps, that we cannot go in our streets. Our end is near. Our days are fulfilled, for our end is come.
Man, that's deep. That is deep. Brothers on here talking. It's like, yo, I'm on the jack. I'm on the phone right quick. Hey, yo, auntie, yo, sis, yo, cuz, what's going on? You at the door, man. They already got cousin. They got Phil. They got Joe. The whole block got. Our days are near an end, right? They're hunting our steps. We don't know what to do. We don't know where to go. We are in need, right? So it's our job to pick up the phone. Hello? Yeah, I got what you need. I'll be right up. I'm pulling up. You know, simple. You know, we got the food for you. We got the clothing for you. We got the counsel. Now, what is the most useless commodity on planet Earth? Who could tell me that? made by Commanding General YAHANNA, right, and the men above us, that all the nations of Esau, Idumea, the nation of Doom, the nation of all their nations have the eagle insignia emblazoned the crest. How do you see it on their flag, their currency, or their logo when they do daily business? So they soar as an eagle.
Right.
Russia has the eagle. What is it? And Rome, don't get me wrong, Rome has it too. It's very same signal. And thought, task. We're talking about strong. Somebody online got a question? All right. Yeah, we got strong, powerful friends. You know what I mean? Counselors who can give you the best advice that is lawful. We're going to give you the best way to overcome your oppression. The best counsel, okay, that money cannot buy. You feel me? I can tell you how many times that men above us have been approached with bags of money to sell out the faith, sell out the people, and never took it. It's never been done.
Right.
Right? And we can show you how you can have integrity, fortitude. Well, I was reading about, man, brother named Charles Caldwell. I think he was born 1800s or whatnot. He was born a slave, but he died. Not only did he die a free man, he died a United States senator. I don't think I heard me. Okay. A black man named Charles Meadows was born, Charles Slovakia. Charles Caldwell.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Okay. Charles Caldwell. Right. He was born a slave, but he died a senator. Okay. In the worst state for slaves. All right. Anybody still online? We got a question for you. What is the worst slave, or was the worst state when it comes to our bondage and captivity? It's still bad today. Of course, it's in the South. It's one of those states that got 4 S's in it for all those damn snakes. It's a snake you can miss me with, right?
Select.
What you got?
Mississippi.
Mississippi. Woo! Not the Buckeye State, not the Lone Star State, but the racist state. Okay? The state got so much snakes in it, it got what, 12 S's? But you can miss me with that. All right? So Mississippi, that's where the brother's from, right? And you know what I'm saying? Brother was so tough, right? Well, first of all, yeah, you know he's Judah. You know he's an Israelite. You know what I mean? When he left captivity, he fought hard to become a senator. And it was hard, man. Nobody wanted him to be a senator. They fought every inch of the way. You feel me? He finally achieved his goal, and he didn't sell out. And it turns out another brother achieved the goal of becoming a senator. They became close. They became friends. But you know what happened? His fellow senator and black man betrayed him. Every time they tried to get him, they couldn't get him. But his friend, his fellow brother, fellow senator, he set him up, right? So they had having lunch at the cafe, and the signal was when he raised his glass for a toast, that's the signal. So this devil amongst us, this black, this man, Sambo, terrible person. He raised his glass. He did the cheers and whatever, the toast. And when he clicked his glass, immediately the brother got shot in the back of his head. Okay. Now, this brother could have been UPK. I don't know what the detail. I'm still looking into it. But in this context, he did something very One West. Something the generals, men above me, would absolutely find glorious. Now, Charles Caldwell was shot in the back of his head by the assassins. He fell to the floor, whimpering. But you know what he did? he stood up as best he could, fell to the ground. He didn't know he was betrayed. So he asked what he thought was his friends, lift me up and put me outside of the cafe so everyone can see me. True story. Stand me up, put me outside so everyone could see today you have killed a brave man. You didn't kill a coward today, you killed a brave man. Charles Caldwell. And he stood up there, bleeding, can't breathe, his lungs punctured, and they're still shooting him. So he took like 12 more shots. So he finally collapsed to the ground and he surrendered the ghost. C'est la vie. You know what I mean? He's off of here. Right? But his last words were, let them see they have killed a brave man, not a coward. That's very One West.
Right.
What will you say in your last words? Will you eat the pork? Will you bend the knee? Will you uncover the thigh? Will you show a nipple? I'm just trying to make money. I'm just trying to go on OnlyFans. I just want to be an actress. I want to be an actor. I want to be Dirk Diggler. That's who you want to be? So in your last moments on this earth, with this opportunity the Lord gave you to do something with your life, what are you going to be? A rat? A snitch? A liar? A betrayer? You betrayed your best friend? That's what you want in your tombstone? Not me. Not us.
Right.
Okay, guys, for me and my brothers and my sisters, we shall do the work of the Lord.
That's right.
I'm about my Father's business. You feel me? Is that a lock?
Come on,
Is he
sir.
back?
Come
Hey,
on.
welcome back. See, we could fall. We fall 8 times. We shall stand 12. You feel me? So saith the Lord. Okay, they could hack our TV signals. They could do whatever. One guy was online, was trying to troll out of one last night. What was his name? Candy Apples or whatever his name was. Right? People control us. They control us, but they can't control us. You feel me? Now, let's keep going. What verse we at here? Okay. Lamentations 4. I think we're at 19 now, right? Let me see.
Verse 20, sir.
Yeah. Yeah, let's do it. The water.
Khan, sir.
Baba Kashar.
Lamentations chapter 4 and verse 20. The breath of our nostrils, the anointed of the Lord was taken in their pits, of whom we said, under his shadow we shall live among the heathen.
You know what I'm saying? Now let's go to Ecclesiasticus 13 and 15, right? Because we had enough of this beast, this oppressor hunting our steps. Right? Shout out to, Eleanor Bumpers, right? As the men above us were teaching us. Yeah, he's a sister, she's a Judite, a hard-headed Judite. And people say Levites are hard-headed, which is true, right? But she was particularly hard-headed that day, Miss Eleanor Bumpers. And Commanding General YAHANNA was bringing this out in the class one day that since I was 74, around that age, living in the Bronx, in the projects, New York City, right? New Jerusalem. You know what I'm saying? So, and her rent was 1970s, right? She's been living there for 30 plus years, rent controlled unit. She was paying what, 300 or 200 a month, right? And they raised it up on her suddenly. You know, she couldn't pay. She had a fixed budget. So instead of sending, you know, try to work things out, they sent in the NYPD 2 officers to remove her from the home she's been in since Moses wore short pants. Right? Ain't that something? It's sad though, but that's what the men above us was teaching us. Right? That's what the general was teaching us. True story. So she got rude. You know, she was in her feelings. It was around the holiday season. She was trying to feed her family, buy candies and gifts, all types of stuff, trying to, you know, appease these children who oppress us, right? In that context. And the cops, you know, kicking the door, and they had in Remington shotguns and all types of firearms and ordinances, and they attacked the woman. And she's you know, she went on to the by and by. She passed away aggressively. They took her life, right? What, for $50 rent raise, you know? And me, I'm no big shot, but I work with several companies. I work with a few companies who rent houses, and there's one Judite who owes this company 5 months rent, right? We ain't kick her out. We didn't, you know, we give her some time because we know she got her disabilities and she's this and this and that. You know what I mean? Because we know that, you know, we handle things differently when we are in a good condition, right? If my brother got 300,000 saved in the bank, just for example, all right, my sister got 200,000 in the bank, she's gonna think twice about robbing you.
That's right.
Right? Our brother's gonna think twice. Like, you got your kids in school, you got free food programs, you get food from us, you get clothing, you get jackets, you got a little spot you sleep in. You know what I mean? We pay rent to us. Let's say you pay $100 a month, right, to live in a spot. Your kids go to a good school. You got some money in the bank. You got 4 weeks vacation. Who are you gonna rob? Not me. I mean, you ain't robbing me anyway, but you ain't gonna go assault your neighbor, your brother, your sister who lives amongst you. You're not gonna do that, right? You got a clothing supply store right next to you. You buy your leather jackets, your Averex, your Fubu's and Boo-Foos and Boo-Coos, whatever. You know what I'm saying? You got a spot, you go get your food. You got somewhere you can send your kids to school, and it's all owned, run, and controlled by you, by us, for us, or a boo-foo, right? Don't steal my idea. I know where you live. But anyway, if we had our own schools, our own stores, our own agriculture system, little Bobby Womack from the block, he got 3 cows, man. Sister Charlene from up the way, she got 6 chickens. He called it the chicken girl, right? So we got food, we got school, we got stores. The money would never leave our community, right? Somebody's sick, you call the doctor, he pull up.
That's right.
Oh, you don't have the money today? That's all right. I just made $50,000 last month. I can help you for free. It's nothing. In my country, you call that a commission. Commission, right? You go to, you know what I mean? You got a little excess. I just baked the cake, and you know what I mean? I already fed my people. I got enough for a week. Let me give it to you. You can have it. by commission. You know what I mean? You help your people out. You know, my pops rolled in. You know, my pops is also a pastor, right? Well, not I said also, but he's a in the world, right? So when something happens, he'll donate his own money, his own time, and we could do that for our own people. And in fact, we should do that because when it's your time in need, you know what I mean. We make sure you got people around you who can help. And the Lord knows when you help others too, you know, he got more good things coming to you. You know what I'm saying? Let's go to, oh, you got that verse, Bob Kishar?
Comic-Con, sir.
All right.
Ecclesiasticus chapter 13 and verse 14. Love the Lord all thy life, and call upon him for thy salvation.
Love the Lord with all your life, everything you own, all your thoughts. Listen, you better be in the shower singing the praises of the Lord. You better be in the kitchen mixing up your, collard green mix, whatever you do. Or if you're a Benjamite from Brooklyn, I'm not gonna say who you are. If you're a Benjamite from Brooklyn, you know what I mean, you cooking up your empanadas, bringing it to the school. I miss those empanadas. I ain't gonna say who it is. Hazahab. Oh, Salakia, sir. There's a brother from Jamaica who got some of the best empanadas. I thought it would be a Mexican, man. You know what I mean? But anyways, so we cook with the glory of the Lord. Sisters out here singing, you know, letting out the beauty of the talent that the Lord has put upon her. Okay, you got people who rappers, dancers, all types of things we do. Shoot, I know a captain in New York City, New Jerusalem, HQ. I know a captain I'm not gonna say who he is. I know a captain personally who earns over $150,000 a year. I'm not gonna blow up his stuff, but you know, people could imagine. We're not, you know, we have jobs, and with that responsibility, we help our communities, man. We help our people. You know what I'm saying? We ain't like these. You know, let's go to verse 15. You know, I got a condition. You gotta stop me. Like I'm going too long right here. Let's keep going. It's a lot here.
Comic-Con, sir. Verse 15. Every beast loveth his like, and every man loveth his neighbor.
All right. That's what it is. You know, to us, a group of hyenas, you know, they're invaders. They're an invasive species. They're dangerous. And we got to stick to us so that our hyenas don't overcome us, overtake us, and leave us, you know, destitute and in a terrible, poor state. But those hyenas, they love each other. To us, they're hyenas. But to themselves, brothers, that's my brother, that's my sister. So even the devil has love for his kind, right? When they're not killing each other or invading their own Capitol buildings, right? You know what I'm saying? Or all the countless other things that they do. But they love each other in their own way, right? But when we start to get strong, we start to get mighty, then they start to love, they start to love themselves even more, right? Because when they fighting, they're separated, you know, we got a chance. Right? But either way, the Lord does it either way. But when they see us doing good, they're gonna unite against us, the Lord's people, because they are confederate against the Lord's people.
Right.
You understand? They can't stand us doing good, being good. They don't even want us to be good citizens. They want you to be unruly. They want you to be wild and freaky. Instead of focusing on the word of the Lord, they want you to focus on the words on the LGBTQ LMNOP flag. Those are the words that concern them. You feel me? The words that we respect is LAW. What they respect is GA. Why can't I say that? I don't know. You tell me, but you could twerk. I could see your ass meat hanging off your sensor. We're about to get cut, Halak. We're about to get cut off. So you hear this?
God.
We tell them the truth. We're not allowed. It's 2023, and it's certain things we can't say no more. You know what I'm saying? That's just how it is. He could say whatever he want. I was driving a guy the other day, doing my work. You know what I mean? Doing my slavery, and it's getting to a point, right? We can't even, it's gonna be illegal one day to be to straight, right? You can't even say straight no more. You're cisgender, right? You can't say what's the word they say, man? You can't say you love someone, right? You can't say I love this person because they're smart. What you say now is, oh, I'm a sapiosexual. Look it up. I kid you not. There's a sapiosexual. You can only get attracted to someone because of their intelligence, right? What? We gotta make a word for that? You know what I call that? That's my shorty. I said, yeah, right? Sapien. You feel me? It's crazy. And I just found a little thing out. It's illegal to do a DNA test in Israel. Right? Because they'll find out Polish, European ancestry, this and that, from the Caucasus Mountains, from Ararat, from Turkey. So it's illegal to perform a DNA test in Israel. Now, but me, I'm smart. I know something they don't know, right? Or they won't tell you, right? Well, we know, all of us here, right? So it's something called the Rh negative blood type. Look it up. There's certain people, especially among Amalek, right? If people have an A blood type, B negative, O negative, whatever it is, but there's a special blood type called Rh negative, right? And it's some deep stuff we're going into here. And if you look at the genotypes or whatever, I won't go into it. But basically, it just means the RH stands for rhesus. I'm not talking about rhesus, Lego my ego or chocolate. No, I'm not talking about the candy. Rhesus is a type of monkey, right? Or what do you call it? Simian. And simian is where the S comes in SV40. SV40 is a injection or a vaccine that was given to certain people funded by the U.S. government. It's called a high-speed cancer. Or one of them, you know what I mean? They give you SV40 for the simian virus, designation 40, you get cancer in 30 days or your money back. You understand? So the rhesus Rh blood type connects the carcass or caucasoids or the oppressors. Some of them, not all of them. I ain't gonna lie to you. It ain't all of them, but there's a certain sect of them that has a blood type, and it's very rare. No one's gonna tell you about it, right? And that blood type goes back to the rhesus monkey, right? Rh. So that's the world we're living in. Up is down, black is white. We're topsy-turvy. You know what I mean? They lie to us and tell us it's the truth. Okay, they give you Caesar or Cesare Borgia, and they call him Christ. You understand? But we in here, okay, we're not deceived. You understand? Now, let's keep going, Baba Shah.
Shalom Khan, sir. Verse 16. All flesh consorteth according to kind, and a man will cleave to his life.
Let's keep going.
Shalom Khan. Verse 17. What fellowship hath the wolf with the lamb? So the sinner with the godly.
Okay. So I mean, what business does the executioner have with the guilty? Only business you have. Let me get this right here. Can you see it? It's cut, swing, or put it a different way. If you don't speak English, only connection we have, whoosh. That's it. That's connection. So, let's do the right thing. You don't gotta be Spike Lee in the 90s movies to do the right thing, my people. You have the choice. You have the decision to make right now. Listen, we don't expect you to be perfect. All we expect you to do is to behave. Same thing you tell your little your children before you send them off to the school bus. Same thing you should tell yourself in the mirror. And the same thing you should accept when the man of the Lord, consults you. Okay, this is one thing he wants you to do. You take care of it. The Lord is, he's gonna watch out for you. He's gonna, stand up guy. You do the good thing. You do the right thing. But if you don't, okay, you ain't. You know what I mean. Don't be surprised if you see a horse under your pillow. I'm just saying. I'm not by me. I'm just, I'm an old guy. You know what I mean. You might find some tilapias in your daily newspaper, you know what I mean, or whatever, and you try to say Salakia, but nah, it's too late. You know what I mean? Come to the Lord. You guys, okay. Let's go to, oh yeah, here. Okay, we're gonna talk about the hyena. Let's go to 18. All right, we're gonna close it out right soon. You know what I mean? We definitely appreciate you guys coming. You could have been anywhere in the world, but you're here with us, working on improving your life. That ain't no small thing. Okay, this woman. I don't know if it just came out recently. This oppressor woman in Tibby Beach, or Tybee, however it's pronounced, Tibby Beach, Georgia. She was arrested 4 months ago for touching herself inappropriately in public. And there was a family right next to her, and she's out here doing her sick, twisted pleasure. So the cops got her, arrested her. She admitted that she was doing that, right? She thought it was cool, whatever. So she got arrested. And 3 months after she got arrested, she was found in her apartment unalived. So they said allegedly she offed herself, right? This context in a different way. She got off with a different way this time. Salakia, right? So I mean, come on, people. Let's get with it. You know what I mean? You can't laugh at the law like that. It ain't no game. You can't just, disrespect, doing nasty things in front of people, in front of families, and think it's cool. Now she's in the dirt somewhere. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody crying for her. You know what I'm saying? Let's go to let's read Salakia.
Khan, sir. Verse 18. What agreement is there between the hyena and a dog? And what peace between the rich and the poor.
Woo, good night. We just talk about haters, right? You know what I'm saying? We just talk about that. Now, how you gonna tell me, you know what I mean, Joe Blow, who's out on the street with a cup in his hand, trying to get quarters so he could, you know what I mean, get a burger from McDonald's and maybe something to go to the shelter tonight when he's sleeping. Because it's -4 degrees and he don't want to sleep in the concrete. Right? Can that poor, homeless, helpless man talk and be friends with Bill Gates? Can he?
Nah.
He can't. What would happen? Not even that. Let's say a guy who drives for Uber and Lyft and he sleeps in his car. You know what I mean? He tries to pay his bills. He looks decent. He's clean cut, you know what I mean, in the world. He looks clean. Can he walk up to Warren Buffett and say, sir, or madam, however, you know, whoever he's talking to, may I wash the windshield of your car? He's going to call security on you, okay? And no, you cannot press charges because he's rich. And when his security knock all the teeth out your mouth, okay, now you know what I mean, you can think twice about being friends with the rich. Because they ain't your friend.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? They don't care about you like that.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? And man, it's crazy. But, you know, one thing that we should definitely remember tonight, you know, when you are in need, please trust and believe, you know what I'm saying, right? And I don't want to make this rhyme and sound cute, but you can achieve, right? You could be strong or stronger than you were last night. You could fight that demon. You could fight that lust. In God we trust. That's it. No more jokes. But hey, pay your tithes. www.ISUPK.com or .org. Right? Pay your tithes. Donate. If you're a non-Israelite, that's okay. That's fine. You're tuning in for a reason. Go to that website. I just told you. And this is how you support the Israelites. This is how you support the men in the truth and the women that we protect. Like, share, subscribe to all of our videos. Okay, donate. And if you feel like you can't pay, you feel like there's nothing you can do, and you just want to jump off a bridge, don't do it. Go to your nearest camp leader. We go to camp every Saturday. Kneel and kiss the boots, and you shall be set free. That burden will be lifted from your shoulders, and the money lifted from your bank account that your father stole from my father. Damn right. And with that, you pass the class 2, priest and officer, the Pashra I. Clap it up.
Shalom, 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 Israel. This is the ISUPK security announcements. We are the I.S.U.P.K, started out of 1 West 125th Street, Harlem, New York, under Commander General YAHANNA. Rule for new brother and sister. When a new brother or sister comes into the school, they are off limits for 6 months. They are to be saluted only. They are here to shed themselves of the world. If they need transportation, the teacher will arrange it. After 6 months, if a brother or sister has an interest in a particular person, he or she must get permission from the head to speak to a brother or sister. There is another 6 months in which the brother and sister will court each other. After this 6 month period, they will get permission from the head to marry. Tithe, which is a commandment. the book of Numbers, chapter 18, verse 21, and the book of Malachi, chapter 3, verses 8 through 10. Ma'ashara means 10th in the Hebrew, 10% of any penny of any increase the Lord gives you, give to the treasury department or teacher. Priest fund, free will offering for priests, not mandatory. Whatsoever amount you would like. Upcoming holy convocations, we have the Feast of Purim. That'll be the 14th day and the 15th day of the 12th month. That'll be Thursday, the 22nd of February, and the 23rd, that Friday, February 2024. This will be found in the book of Esther, chapter 9, verses 20 through 31. Reminder, Akim and Akwathian to check the bulletin board in the hallway if anyone wants to be a trooper in the school, to start wearing all black boots, shirt, pants, headband, and scarf. And with that, we'll give one courtesy salute to the teacher, men of Israel. Amijah. Amijah Shabbat. Amijah. Barak. Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai Barak Atah. Ayad Yom Matat means hands down. What we said to you in the English is, may the Lord in the name of Christ bless you. Let's give one courtesy salute to the sisters online. Men of Israel. Amijah Shabbat. Amijah. Barak. Yahweh Shamar Alatan Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. What we said in the English is, may the Lord watch over you in the name of Christ. Ayad Yom Matat means hands down. Class dismissed.